Hi, everyone. It's Megan here from meganmins.com, and I am so excited for today's live episode of the Productive Life Show, the Productive Life Podcast. I'm actually going live on both Facebook and Instagram right now. So if you're here with me live on Facebook or Instagram, I'd love to get a little hi from you. Today, we are talking all about how to decide what to do next in your business, which I know so many of us have struggled with before. I know I have struggled with it many times. So if this is something you're currently struggling with, give me a little reaction, a thumbs up, a comment. Let me know that this is something you're currently struggling with. And if you'd like to share any details of your current situation, feel free. And if you think this topic would be helpful for anyone you know, it would mean so much if you would share this live stream or tag someone that you think would benefit from today's topic. So again, we're talking all about how to decide what to do next in your business. So I don't know about you, but I've struggled with this many times over the years of running my business. And the downside, besides the many obvious reasons, but one of the downsides of running into this issue is you end up doing nothing. When you have too many options, too many ideas, and you just aren't quite sure what to even do, we don't do anything. We lose momentum, we start to doubt ourselves, and we ultimately don't make progress towards our goals and what we're working towards. And this happens for a variety of reasons. I actually asked on Instagram and in my Facebook community for a little bit more information about others who were dealing with this and why they thought this was something they were running into. And I got a variety of responses. So some of you are solopreneurs who are doing it all yourself and feel like you just can't get it all done. Some of you feel like you have too many ideas and all of the ideas seem equally important and just as good as the others. Some of you feel like your ideas are really overwhelming. You see such exciting potential from these ideas, but it's hard to know how to even get started on them in a bite-sized, tangible way. As I'm listing these out, if any of these are your situation, let me know in the comments. Do a reaction. Let me know. Another answer that came in quite a bit was those of you who are side hustlers. So you actually have very limited time because you have a full-time job. So it's really hard to know what to focus on in this short amount of time. Again, someone said everything feels like a top priority. And then an interesting one was this dilemma between short-term cash injections versus long-term revenue strategies. So some of you may be in that situation as well, where you're kind of in this cycle of choosing, do I do something that's a short-term cash injection, or do I go for something that's a little bit more in the interest of my company in the long run? And that can feel like a choice we have to make sometimes. And another thing that came up a lot was that if you don't see instant results with your current strategy, you may be tempted to switch gears, question your plans to begin with, and end up, shifting gears altogether and not being sure what to do next because you don't think what you're doing is working. I know I have dealt with all of those in a variety of different ways since starting my business in 2014. So just know that if this is something you have struggled with consistently or currently are struggling with, you are definitely not alone. And you're also in the right place because we're going to be talking about a few simple shifts you need to make in your business and how you approach things in your business to overcome this dilemma and to be able to make decisions faster and with more confidence. Does this sound like something you're interested in? Let me know in the comments or with a reaction if this is something you're excited to learn, if you want to learn how to make those confident, faster decisions. This is ultimately an important skill for every entrepreneur to have, so I'm so excited to have you here. So let's get into the meat of it, right? You're here, you want to know how? Let's talk about the shifts you need to make. The first shift you need to make is understanding that there really is no wrong decision to make in the first place. I've talked about this on another episode of the podcast, episode 30, when I talked about why achieving your goals doesn't really matter. So if you want to get a deep dive on this mindset shift, feel free to go listen to episode 30 after you leave this live stream. But the reality is that every single decision you make in your business is the right one. It's the decision you needed to make in that moment, in that phase of your business, in order to learn the lesson you needed to learn to then make the next decision. So if we start to look at our business as a journey and not this one-stop shop, we're trying to get there as soon as humanly possible. If we really look at it as a journey and one step at a time, we can start to release some pressure and say that we just need to make the best decision we can right now, move forward and execute on it, and just trust that however it turns out is how it's supposed to turn out, so we can learn what we need to learn to be a better business owner and make an even more informed decision the next time. This mindset shift was pivotal for me and my business at the beginning of 2019, I think it was. And this has opened up so many doors for me and my business and really helped me release the pressure. Doesn't feel like there's a right or wrong decision. There's just the best decision I can make now. And I can start to enjoy the journey of building a business instead of it feeling like a race. And just know you've heard all the stories of your favorite entrepreneurs and you've seen evidence of this in your own life. It's not all a upward trajectory, right? Life, business, there's ups and downs. That's okay. That's natural. So we don't really have to try to avoid that at all costs. So I want you to make this initial mindset shift, which may be easier said than done, but I want you to start working towards having a mindset where there really is no wrong decision and trusting that the decision you can make right now is the best one. The next shift you need to make in order to make decisions faster and get some momentum and progress going on your business is to actually understand that you will get farther faster by doing less and just doing less better. Some of you asked me, should I be doing YouTube or Instagram or a podcast? And ultimately, what you choose won't really matter as long as whichever path you choose, you are able to actually do it better. So whether it's content or your offers or anything in your business, the best thing you can do is actually do less, pick one or two things, and just make sure you give your energy to those one or two things so that you can do them better. So if we are talking about content, whether it's YouTube or a podcast, pick one, be consistent, optimize your content to be found in search results, promote it, and review what's working and what's not, and make adjustments along the way. There really isn't a right or a wrong. Remember back to that first mindset shift, both are great. You just need to pick one and then do it well instead of trying to do everything and doing everything poorly or feeling like everything is scattered and you're jumping around. So you really want to do less to get farther. And this goes with all areas of business. You really don't need to do everything or have every offer. Those of you who have businesses, we are visionaries, right? We have this giant end goal, this big vision of what we see is possible for our lives. And that's amazing. And sometimes it can be really hard to compare our present to that future vision. And this is okay. But we have to start making small progress towards there and understand that we're going to get closer to that vision faster if we are simple and lean and strategic in our offers and how we run our business. So having less offers, less services, less products, less marketing things that you're doing, it's going to lead to less confusion for you, for your community, and for everyone as you grow your team and grow your business. Don't forget that the business owners that you're really looking up to have huge teams supporting them, especially the big business owners who you're thinking of, who show up perfectly every single week and do everything. They have huge teams, 10 plus full-time team members at minimum, helping them show up in that way. So that is not how you need to measure your success. It's not by how other people are showing up. We want to do less in your business so that you can get farther faster. We want to simplify what we're doing. The third mindset shift is to truly make revenue generating a top priority, but doing it in a way, again, that is simple. Your business, we got to make money, right? Otherwise, we're not a business. But we don't have to make it so complicated. I think so often we try to think that the only way to make money is to have this complicated product suite with 10 low ticket offers that lead to this $200 offer, that lead to an $800 offer, that maybe eventually lead to a higher ticket offer. And we think we have to start from the bottom and work our way up when we're building our products and building our offers. And that is simply not true. And I can speak from experience because that's how I started my business. I was whipping out little $10, $12, $20, $40 offers left and right. And while that was satisfying the part of me that wanted to just do things, it was not building a sustainable, profitable business that allowed me to get out of this launch roller coaster and allowed me to build true wealth and revenue in my business. The simplest way to make money in your business is to have 1 or 2 offers that are higher ticket, which means less volume required. When you're just starting out, it's going to be really hard to make thousands of sales. I know I love and respect Amy Porterfield, just watched her incredible launch that she just did. And I truly think she enrolled over 1,000 people in her course, which is amazing. But when you're just starting your business, or you're just starting to build a business to 6 figures or multi-6 or 7 figures, we can't really expect to instantly be able to make sales to thousands of people, right? It's not realistic. So by building a product suite that requires thousands or hundreds of sales in order to make your revenue goals, you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage. So what I recommend, and what I currently do now and help all of my clients do, is have 1 to 2 offers in your business. And I would really love for it to be 1, but 2 works as well, where you don't need such a high volume to hit your sales goals, where you really can have a business that is building wealth, that is supporting you and your lifestyle, helping you build a team, support your family without this huge volume demand. And I recommend that both of these offers are also available year round, as opposed to being totally controlled by a launch that you do a couple times of the year. I like to have 2 offers, 1 or 2 offers that are higher ticket, that everyone can join year round. And then you can do promotions periodically to get a cash injection. So for those of you who are struggling with that dilemma of cash injection versus long-term revenue, you don't have to choose when you have a simple product suite with 1 or 2 offers that is that higher ticket. Then you can just plug and play a couple of promotions a year versus feeling like you have to do a promotion every single month in order to continue to get that cash injection. So I really want you to think about revenue generation and sales in your business from this new perspective. Instead of low ticket, high volume, how can you charge a little bit more money, or $1,000 or $500 or $10,000 and really have a more enjoyable business? Because when you are selling higher ticket, trust me, it is so much fun to work with less people more intimately and to really start to craft and zero in on your entire business model. So not only having this product that you sell once, but really crafting an amazing experience for your clients, having a dedicated, systemized sales process, and then continuing to work with those same clients through renewals, referrals, getting them to upgrade into your level 2 offer. This is just the simplest strategy. And that's why when I did start my business, I really built the foundation of it. The bulk of my revenue that was sustainable was based in services and being a virtual assistant. So whether you do services, you do coaching, you have a group program, there's so many options nowadays, but I really would love to see you have a simpler strategy for revenue generating in your business that allows you to do less and focus and take everything we've talked about so far to get farther in your business faster. So when you're making decisions, are you overcomplicating your revenue plan? Are you trying to do too many things? What can you do instead that's a little higher ticket, lower volume, that can give you cash injections and that long-term revenue? If this is starting to click for you, if these mindset shifts are making sense and you're starting to see how by adopting this mentality when you're making decisions, you will be able to make faster, easier decisions more consistently. But if this is starting to make sense for you, whether you're here on Facebook or on Instagram, let me know, give me a reaction. I'd love to make sure that this is starting to click for you. The 4th mindset shift that you can make so that you can start making faster decisions in your business with more confidence is to start making decisions based off of your business and life instead of what other people are doing or what the latest guru tells you what to do. And I actually guide my Empowered CEO clients through this process, and we do this by auditing and assessing what is currently working in your business and doing this before we set goals and projects and make decisions together. So some questions you can ask yourself right now while you're here live, or jot them down and come back and do this later when you have more spaciousness. Some questions to ask yourself about what is working, what is not. Is your current product suite profitable and sustainable? Does it require a high volume of sales or leads, or does it require lower volume? How is the delivery of your products and services and programs? Do you have happy clients and you're regularly getting testimonials? Are your clients referring other people to join because they're enjoying working with you so much? Are you seeing your clients continue to work with you, or your students? Are they buying other offers of yours or continuing to work with you for longer amounts of time? How is your sales process? Does it feel like a stressful launch roller coaster? Do you feel like it's crickets, nothing is working? Do you feel really good about your sales process and like it's in alignment with you and how you want to be showing up? Again, there's no wrong answer. We just want to take a second to take a few minutes really to check in with our current business. You also want to ask, how are you currently attracting leads, and are you attracting quality leads consistently? We are not here, like in my business and my teachings, I don't really care how many people are following you on social media or on your email list, because you could have a high volume, but they might not be your ideal candidates. They might not be qualified. They might not be the people you want to be attracting. So you might have 10,000 people, but if none of them are the right people, it really doesn't matter. And that can be a signal for us that what we're doing isn't quite working. Also want to ask yourself, do you currently feel supported? Do you have a team in place helping you? Do you feel like it's just you? Are you drowning in your business? Are you showing up energized and focused, or scrambled and distracted? So how is it feeling running your business right now? And then how do you feel about managing your money in your business? Are you happy with your profit margins? Do you even know what your profit margins are? Are you happy with the monthly recurring revenue and the revenue projections you have? Or do you feel like you have no idea where your next dollar is going to come from? These are the type of things I want you to really be thinking through so that you can actually assess what's working and what's not in your business and make decisions based off of this. I think as business owners, especially if you're in the online marketing space or you have online courses, it's so easy to just get shiny object syndrome because we see so many things that other people are doing and it seems really fun and exciting. And I totally get that. But what we want to do is check in with your current business. If your product suite and your delivery is crushing it, then we probably don't need to create another offer right now. We want to get more sales and focus over there. Or if your sales are working, but you are totally burned out and stressed out, then we need to work on how you're running your business and building a team. So that is how you can start to make empowered, effective, confident decisions in your business, is by kind of putting the blinders on and looking at what you're currently doing and then making a decision. Like I mentioned, this auditing process in particular is something we actually just walked our empowered CEO clients through hands-on when we were planning Q4, and they had incredible breakthroughs as they were doing this with us together. And this is something we teach and build into our program. So if you're interested in not only making these shifts in a more tactical way, but going through this auditing process, you can go to meganmins.com/apply to learn more about Empowered CEO. And if you've been considering joining our 12-month coaching program, Empowered CEO, I do want you to know that the price is increasing at the end of October by a lot. We're doing our biggest price increase yet because we have made so many wonderful improvements to the program. So just wanted you to know that in case our program is on your radar, now is the best time to apply. So let me summarize what we've talked about today. In general, when it comes to making decisions in your business with confidence and just making them in general a little bit faster, what we want to do is release the pressure of every single decision and start to enjoy the ride and trust that we're going to make the right decision for us. We want to start doing less in our business, less offers, less of everything, and just make sure the things we are doing, we're doing well and we're doing effectively and in a way that help us hit our goals. We want to simplify your product suite, your sales strategy, and your marketing strategy to be lean, simple, and effective versus trying to be everywhere and do everything to everyone. I also recommend that you focus on those 1 to 2 core offers that are profitable and don't require or demand a large volume of students or clients to hit your goal. And last but definitely not least, I want you to start making decisions after you've actually reflected and audited and assessed what is and isn't working in your business, instead of making decisions based on what other people are doing around you. I hope that this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for being here live. If so, please tag a friend that you think would enjoy this, share it with your community, or just leave a reaction if you're here live to let me know that this was something you enjoyed and got value out of. And again, just a little reminder for those of you who are interested in joining our 12-month group coaching program, Empowered CEO. This is our primary offer as a business, and we help business owners step into the role of CEO so that they can feel calm and confident on a daily business. And we really teach you how to run your business in a radically different way. So if you are interested in joining Empowered CEO, you can find out way more information at meganmins.com/apply. Fill out our very short application, just takes a minute or two. And I just want you to know the price is increasing by a significant amount at the end of October. So now's the perfect time to join. Thank you so much for being here live. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next live stream and live show of the Productive Life podcast next week. Thank you for listening to the Productive Life podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, it would mean so much to me if you would share your biggest takeaway on your Instagram stories or wherever you hang out. This helps me understand what you find the most helpful so that I can make more episodes and resources like this. If this podcast has helped you at all, please take just 1 minute to leave a review on iTunes so that we can help spread the word about the Productive Life podcast with others who may enjoy it. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast to get the latest episodes sent to you directly. To learn how to work with me one-on-one or get instant access to freebies, trainings, templates, workshops, and more, be sure to go to meganmins.com right now. I'll see you in the next episode.